Ladies and gentlemen, this is number one blogger, and I'm bringing you a special edition for the FIFA Club World Cup final. This one's gonna be a barn burner of a game. It's gonna be Chelsea versus PSG. So basically, I want to give you my remarks or the preview right before the game, hot and fresh. Honestly, Chelsea, the only way they can win this game is, hey, they got to make sure that they stifle PSG's attack in the first half. PSG is a team that loves to start rapid and move very rapid. But as you can see in this tournament, Chelsea, in the games that they have conceded, they've only conceded in the second half, and they've only lost one game in this FIFA Club World Cup, just as PSG has also lost. PSG also lost to Botafogo 1-0. And with Chelsea's, in terms of conceding, the two teams Chelsea has conceded against is one, Benfica, in a 4-1 win. And the goal that was conceded was conceded actually in the 90th minute, and it was a penalty. The other games was Flamengo, and Flamengo scored in the 67th, 65th, and the 83rd minute. So I know with PSG is going to come hard, and they're not going to sit back. As you know, also, Chelsea is playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. On the other hand, I think Chelsea's bread and butter is their creativity in the midfield, with guys like Joao Pedro, Enzo, and how do you call it? Wow, I know this game is giving me a lot of stress. I'm not gonna lie to you, but when we talk about creativity, their creativity runs to the midfield. And if Chelsea can be very creative in the midfield, it puts Chelsea into a good space. Another thing also I think is Chelsea needs to be near perfect, if not perfect, in defense. And what I mean by that is PSG is the type of team that's relentless, and they will keep coming. So then the attack needs to be stifled. And reason why I'm saying that is, with them, they can come on all sides. What I mean by coming on all sides is they love to use the wing play very well. And if our two fullbacks as in Cucurella and Gusto for this game, if they can stifle the attack on those sides, then it'll be good. As I keep saying, if Chelsea has the ability to also play a high line, it also helps. The key to Chelsea is if you don't concede, you don't lose. Everybody knows this in football. It is definitely straightforward. And as I said, the fullbacks, Cucurella and Gusto, they're going to have to help defend in the middle and also cover the fullbacks, Chalobah and Coldwell. Because honestly, you know, PSG is not sitting back for nothing. So we have to go in there and stifle them as much as possible. We also need to be very organized in midfield and also on defense, because, again, this team is not going away anytime soon. If Chelsea can really stifle PSG's offense in the first half, we're going to truly have a game of the ages. As you can see, PSG beat Real Madrid 3-0, and they 4-0 for that matter. And basically, the game ended in the first half. Chelsea is always going to be the underdogs, and when Chelsea is the underdog, they perform very well. I'm sitting here and I do have faith that, Chelsea will put together a very good game plan that will allow them to definitely, move forward. As I said also, too, let me not forget, there's going to be a big midfield battle. And I think Chelsea needs to unleash Caicedo and Fernandes. Reason why I say that is, again, they need to neutralize the PSG midfield. Because remember, they have some crazy supply lines between Vitina and Fabian Ruiz. And it's not going to be easy, but the thing is, remember, when we say things are not going to be easy, when it comes to Chelsea always finds a way to simplify things. And on the other side of things, I also feel like if Enzo and Cole Palmer can orchestrate attacks in the central part of the park, it is going to be a lot of trouble for PSG. Because the reason why I say what I'm saying is also too, Cole Palmer loves using the center of the pitch. I don't know if you noticed against Palmeiras. Against Palmeiras I think in the first 10 to 60 minutes, you could tell like Palmer was on. Like he just kept on probing. And guess what? He ended up getting a goal from that. Again, also too, with the way Chelsea plays, I don't want Chelsea to play on the back front, but however, I feel like also too, with stifling the attack for PSG, I think they need to be more patient. Basically what I'm needing is they really need to kill PSG on counterattacks and hit them well. Because the thing is, as I keep saying, PSG is not going to sit back at all. So the more we stifle the attacks, it allows them to be frustrated, and guess what? It opens up the game for Chelsea. Everybody knows in football, if you can hold yourself within the first half, as in hold the oncoming attack, guess what? That means second half, the game becomes a totally new game, and it opens up. That being said, also, Chelsea needs extreme discipline and focus. As I said, that they basically need to be near perfect or perfect in defense. If you don't concede, you don't lose. Because if they can really hold PSG and not conceding goals, and remember, PSG has only conceded 1 goal in this tournament. So that should tell you a lot. And Chelsea has conceded 4. So even that is remarkable within itself. They have to really hold that too. Another thing also I forgot to say is Cucurella. Cucurella likes to go forward. I think Cucurella needs to really stay at home today and just hone it. We have the forwards. We have the danger men. We have the Palmers. We have the Joao Pedros. Remember, Madueke just went to Arsenal, but remember, he's a bench player. But, thank you for your services. I'm not shy about Chelsea's attack. I'm not worried about Chelsea's attack. But the defense needs to be on point. You know what I mean? So, again, these are Chelsea's, how should I say this, keys to the game. If Chelsea can do all these things, honestly, I don't see why Chelsea should win. I know I look a little stressed out. Honestly, it's because, this is a big game. Congratulations to Chelsea. Anyways, I feel like they're already winners, but I know my voice is low, but, Chelsea! This is number 1 blogger, and this is the key review before the match. Take care. My name is number 1 blogger once again. Number one blogger.